Hi guys, funny thing, I'm just announcing my project for the CableMod World Series 2019, and this is the first one that it's going to be. This is the monochrome build with Cooler Master MasterCase H500M. I'm going to completely, well, not demolish it, but definitely going to remove the front 200mm fans, even though this case is famous for it. Unfortunately, this build has a different theme and there won't be RGB. Maybe a slight, but definitely won't be in the main theme when I present the final product. And next to that we have loads of EK parts, we have MSI parts, and finally we have Patriot Viper as well. Now let's start with, I don't know, I've mentioned the case, the power supply that is going inside the Cooler Master V750 with CableMod Custom Sleeved cables, but currently it's in another build since I'm testing the components inside. So basically these are the cables that are going inside. They're going to be black, gray, white with silver cable coms. So these are CableMod Pro cables, exact fit for the V750 from Cooler Master. Now next to that we have here, this is the MSI GeForce RTX 2070 Armor 8GB, and I mean this card is just brilliant. Next to that we have the MPG Z390 Gaming Pro Carbon motherboard, which is also MSI, and I'm going to be placing Intel Core i7 8700K processor. And I know you might be surprised, but when it comes to projects that aren't either sponsored or when you're doing loads of projects like I do, you manage components that you can. So basically it's not 9900K, it's not 9700K or whatever, it's 8700K, and practically I don't have any problems with it. Next to that, yeah, we mentioned the motherboard, we mentioned the graphic card case, power supply cables, we have the SSDs and the DDR RAMs, DDR4 of course. We have the Patriot Scorch M.2 NVMe PCI Express SSD. This is 256 gigs, and we have here 4x8GB. These are Patriot Viper RGB black 3200 MHz. So these are going inside as well, going to populate those RAM slots really nicely, and basically that's all that is with the main components. Now when it comes to water cooling, I wanted to do something completely different as I always do. So basically the whole interior chassis is going to almost disappear. That's why we have here, this is the EK-CoolStream XE 360. This is the thickest radiator I have ever used. In my builds, the thickest one so far was PE, and before that SE. And basically I'm going to do it like this. We have here 9 EK-Vardar EVO 120ER. These are white ones, so 500 to 2200 RPMs, and these are 0 decibel total silence with PWM settings. So basically they are the same as the RGB things, almost the same, with the total silence 0 decibel. So basically when there isn't any load and when the temperature isn't that high, they don't spin at all. So if you don't believe me about 9 fans, here we go, something like this. I think you'll find this very familiar. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Basically I'm going to do a push-pull combination on the radiator, and I'm going to make, let's say, a chimney effect, since the front and the back side are going to be basically closed. So yeah, there's going to be something like Project Horus. I'm going to change the whole interior again, since I really find it interesting doing it, you know, changing the complete interior. And well, let me just remove this. And I have to say, it really appeals to me doing all this crazy stuff inside. Now next to that, next to the EK stuff, I have something which is so special and so extreme. EK Velocity Strike RGB. This is the matte black plus silver one. This is the new water block from EK, and I have it right here, and it has a perfect color scheme for the monochrome build. Next to that, I also got the EK-XTOP Revo D5 PWM, of course. This is black acetal, and it's going to go nicely with everything. And for the first time, when it comes to EK stuff, EK builds, not mentioning, I'm talking about case modding, so this is the first time in case modding for me. I'm going with 16mm fittings. These are EK Torque HTC 16 black, and we have here the Quantum line. These are the color rings back which go in the fitting. So these are nickel ones to make nice. Since they don't have white rings, I'm going to use the nickel ones, and they will make a perfect combination. We have loads of fittings here. We have the angled fittings. I mean, when I saw them live at Computex, they were something wow, and when I see them here with all these bags and stuff, I mean, this is completely different, taking stuff to a new level when it comes to customer approach and giving the design and performance and everything into their products. Maximum effort is definitely seen here. So guys, even though if I'm in the middle of all this forest of components and stuff, you'll see the build in less than a month. This is going to be extremely fast to finish, since everything was delayed about talking about other stuff. So yeah, that's it. And finally, I would like to say thank you to Cooler Master for the CaseMod World Series 219. And again, I'm competing with two builds. This is the first one. You'll see a video very shortly for the second build. Special thanks to MSI and EK water blocks. They did a constant support to my custom builds, and it's really incredible when a company and a person such as me, case modder and reviewer, can find some certain collaboration where they work and they produce some nice things. Definitely, without a doubt, I can't say more thanks than this. And finally, thank you to Patriot Viper for their RAMs and their SSDs, and of course CableMod with their Custom Sleeved Pro Slick. I have to mention Slick because they're always so nicely done and without a flaw cables. So guys, thank you. I'll put the links below for my work logs, Linus Tech Tips forum, overclock.net forum, and on Cooler Master as well, their forum. I'll be posting pictures on my Instagram, and unfortunately I won't have time for volume 2, so this is just an introduction. That's how it's going to stay. You'll see a time-lapse video before 10th of October. Thanks for watching. See you next time, guys. Bye bye.